Welcome back to Vegas Variety. And as we mentioned earlier, we have a special guest today, Angel Quizon, who is a teacher from the Philippines. But before we bring her on, we're going to show you a clip of her video that she and her fiance made as part of her application process. It's really fun. Let's take a look.
I've known from an early age that helping others grow is where my true passion lies. So I had no other choice but to take the path of teaching career. Back in my college years, I took up bachelor's degree of elementary education, majoring in special education in New Era University here in the Philippines. My education has exceptionally prepared me for a smooth transition from school to teaching profession career. Difficult courses and internships have taught me critical thinking skills to have a better response in addressing the needs of special education students. While taking up my bachelor's degree, I was also a member of the University Glee Club. In this team, I didn't just develop the talents in music and choreography, but also contributed so much to who I am today as a teacher. Because this team awakened my sense of creativeness, character through cooperative effort, self-discipline, patience, and desire to achieve goals. And these characteristics are very significant for a teacher of special education. In the year of 2013, I graduated with Latin honors as cum laude with the awards of Best in Demo Teaching, Leadership Award, and certificates of my accomplishments.
Oh my goodness, that video was so creative. No wonder you got hired.
Thank you.
Hi, Angel. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you? Yes. Hi, Angel. Thanks for being with us on Vegas Variety. No, thank you for having me.
We're so happy to have you here. What have you been doing during the special times?
Because now, like in the school, we're still doing the distance learning. So I'm still doing my job as a teacher, but in a different way. And also, I'm utilizing each day by doing workout or trying like to cook or bake.
Oh,
So I'm trying to
wow.
make most out of the day. So
Do you find that is your schedule busier now that you're at home with the distance learning? Is it busier or harder?
for me it's harder because like the list that I can do is to give tips or to talk to parents during like with a video call,
Mm.
but it's hard because my regular everyday work is I'm the one who's in the situation where I handle the behavior because they're not general education kids, they're special
Oh,
education.
okay.
So
Mhm.
especially when they have escalation when behavior arises. So the only thing that I can do is to give tips, advices to the parents. So it was still up to them how will they implement those strategies.
Mhm.
So, Angel, tell
Yeah.
us, what has your journey been like, coming here, teaching abroad? What made you consider it?
Actually, at first, it was never my goal to work abroad because who wants to be away from their family and loved ones? So it's very hard. But to travel abroad, yes, of course. But like most Filipinos, we'll do whatever it takes for us to achieve or to have a greener pasture, not for us, not for just for ourselves, but also for our family.
Mhm.
So it was Clark County School District went to the Philippines because they have this certain agency in the Philippines, which yearly they ask for that agency to produce more teachers to send here in Las Vegas. So I actually had the interview first with California, Monterey, California, but Las Vegas is more immediate when it comes to hiring decisions because
Okay.
the whole team was there. And right then and there, okay, you're hired, then sign contract. So
Yeah.
it's like an instant.
Do you now that you've been teaching, are you glad that you took this offer?
Yeah, because I've been teaching 4 years already in the Philippines before I came here.
Mhm.
So it's nice because I had opportunity to experience a different population, different
Mhm.
culture, and a different educational system.
You know,
Okay,
we're talking about self-love and self-care. I find it inspiring. That you just chose this, and I know there's a little bit of a background that you faced a little bit of challenges, and still yet you pushed through and you did something that's so big. You jumped out of a comfortable element, even though you've gone through some things in the past. and still did this. Can you share a little bit about that?
This kind of kids, they have different levels, different types of behavior, especially most of the kids that I handle is nonverbal. They don't have eye contact. So especially if you're nonverbal, if you have cognitive level is lower than their age, most of the time that triggers their behavior is frustration. Like for example, they want something, but they cannot verbalize it.
Mhm.
Especially if there's like new people around them, like probably with the familiar people who's really like working with them every day knows what they want, but then if they can't really verbalize it, or if they don't know how to properly express their feelings even with gestures, there are times that they will be very aggressive.
Mm.
So even back in the Philippines, I was hit, my
Oh,
hair was
wow.
pulled.
Oh my gosh.
So it's really challenging. But then at first, yeah, you'll be like, why am I doing this? Why are they hurting me? But then at the end of the day, like for example, this kid doesn't even know how to write a straight line. This morning, this kid just hit me. But before the day ends, I was able to teach him to just like simply draw a straight line.
Mm.
I forgot about
Yes.
the aggression. What I'm only thinking, like, oh my god, thank God, like writing, like just writing a simple straight line, I was able to let him grasp the concept of writing it. So even those little um achievements,
Yes.
Basic, yeah,
for
those
me
basic
it's very
things.
fulfilling. So
Oh,
even if like you'll be very tired physically, but then once you see them, even like a baby step of improvement, that's why I always tell to the parents, like, don't be hopeless. Like even if it's just like a baby step, it's still an improvement.
It's still a step.
So
yes, exactly. And
yeah.
I always say that teaching is a gift that is so honorable and respectable, because you're so selfless that you give
Yes.
yourself. What is something that you always tell yourself, Angel, to keep yourself motivated, especially with these special education children?
So for me, like seeing them enjoying, especially socializing with their peers, teaching them how to share with the other kids, or like using polite words. These kids usually had like always have like a frowning face. Um, letting them feel like it's okay. Whenever I let them feel how much I really care for them, and I'm not just a teacher. It's very important for me to build like harmonious relationship, or like the rapport. So that is the main key for me, like to build rapport with their kids, because once you build rapport, you can manage the behavior, and once you manage behavior, everything will follow. Like you can now teach writing, you can teach
Oh
math,
yeah,
reading, so everything.
that's so
So
wonderful. You
yeah.
have such an impact on your students. I mean, I remember when I was in elementary, in that formative stages, I still remember the kind smiles and the kind words of my teachers. So
Yes.
you're making such a great impact on your students. Keep up that
Thank
great
you.
job.
We can tell, just by you talking about the little things that make you happy about
Yeah.
doing what you do. You can tell you have the passion for it, and those kids
Yeah.
those kids are very lucky to have you.
Yes, most
Oh,
definitely. And then, so that's regarding your career, Angel. But how about your personal life? What are you missing most about being away from home?
especially now that it's quarantine time. So I always think about food, so that's why I'm trying like to to bake or cook different kind of food. But especially I really miss a lot of food that my mom usually cooks, which
Mm.
it's still like
Oh, what
different.
was your
So
favorite that your mommy cooks?
I love her caldereta. It's really
Ah,
good. It's
sarap.
really good. And also I miss the street food in the Philippines that we usually get as our merienda. So it's really good. And
Some of those things,
I miss that fish ball.
fish
Oh
ball.
my God, fish
fall,
ball
yeah.
on the street.
Even like the mango, like the green mango on stick, like that you can get like on the street in the Philippines. So it's really good. I miss those. And I also miss the beach, because usually this time
Yes.
it's summertime. So this is the
Mhm.
time that the whole family plans like to go outing, to visit nice beaches in the Philippines. So I miss those.
Mm.
Well, thank God for
Yes, definitely.
right? Because I'm sure you get to, FaceTime everybody back home.
I'm happy and very thankful with the technology right now because we keep up and always ensure to communicate by means of this kind of video call or Facebook Messenger. It's nice. Unlike before, it's just snail mail.
Yes.
So you will really feel like you will really miss them and you have to wait with their reply. So it's everything now is instant. So I'm
Yes.
happy.
Last question for you, Angel, before we let you go. What is a tip or advice that you can give to someone who's aspiring to work abroad?
Back then, the things that I was looking forward to, that may also stand as a motivation for others who anyone aspiring to work abroad, are the opportunities to work in a different culture, in a different population. Because I think immersing yourself in a completely new world is a very interesting thing. And of course, the most significant reinforcement is to pursue work abroad, that all these sacrifices will be worth it once you achieve greener pasture for you and for your family, because this will truly enhance your career marketability globally, and the bonus of it is the opportunity to travel and experience life abroad.
Oh, that's wonderful. Hopefully that will inspire other overseas workers. Is there somebody that you want to greet or anything? Talk about, give your greetings out to anybody of your family and friends?
Yeah, first I just wanted to say belated happy birthday to my daddy, 78th birthday.
Oh, happy
Wow.
birthday, Daddy.
So, mom and dad, stay healthy, and stay sweet to each other. Your bunso misses you so much, and
Hmm.
then to the whole family and loved ones, I miss you and I love you. Stay safe always and continue being prayerful. And also to my fiance, I miss you and thank you for always inspiring me every day.
Oh.
Oh, so sweet.
Oh,
Yes.
she has a special motivation, I guess.
Love is the motivator.
We have to bring you back on another show to talk about that, just about your fiance.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Angel, for joining us, and we hope to have you come back to our show and talk to us again next time.
Thank you.
Thank you again, and stay safe. Take care. Don't go away. Stay with us. Vegas Variety will be right back.